TV series called 7th Street Theater.
It's different. It's not necessarily.
And confidentially on.
This has the Lucy or just you.
Hello, this is Cheryl Arias-Wicker with Christian Movie Connect, and today we are with Joseph Simpkins of the movie Adrenaline. And just so glad to hear about this project, and just tell us a little bit about it.
Sure, it's a story about a street racer that gets in an accident and becomes partially paraplegic. And as he's in the hospital, he's meets a guy there who's a Christian who kind of brings him back to reality and tells him that his life's not over. And then later in the story, John Schneider plays a friend of his father's who grooms him back into a race car to where he takes on a professional career drag racing and runs to a world final event.
Okay, well, yeah, I remember when this movie was pitched to me and they said John Schneider, I'm thinking, well, any movie with John Schneider's got to be a good one. He's one of my favorites. So also Gigi Arnetta is in this one, so she's also another good friend of mine. What is the role that she plays?
She's actually a nurse in the hospital. She's the head nurse that kind of oversees his recovery. But the actual actress that takes him through the steps of recovery is Charlene Amoya from How I Met Your Mother and some other sitcoms.
Okay.
So,
Are there some other actors in there we might recognize?
Gregory Allen Williams from Remember the Titans, and I think he's in a TV series right now as well. He was an extraordinarily good actor as well, a great part of the team. Really brought a lot to the story. Has a real heart for the Lord. So it was a great shoot, really.
So where did this story come from? Is it a true story, or who wrote it?
It's based on true events. It's written by myself, Alex Chatfield, who we have directing it, and Michael Rosander, who's the lead in it. The three of us collaborated in the writing efforts and brought it together.
How did you come upon this story, and why did it touch you?
Well, for me, I have a background in racing. Right out of high school, I got into cars. I worked for some racing outfits. I used to build race cars. And actually, where a lot of filmmakers were waiting tables, I was working on race cars while I was, heading that direction. So I always had a heart for doing an American graffiti type movie, but with a Christian kind of theme, but a little edgier, kind of thing. And that's kind of how it came together. I've wanted to do this probably for 15 years, and I had a different script that we developed into the story we ended up with.
Yeah. So what are you hoping that viewers will gain from this movie when they watch it? What do you want them to take away with them?
So the theme adrenaline is about the adrenaline that we seek. And we seek worldly adrenaline typically, whether it's the cars or whether it's drinking or whatever it might be. And there's an empty space in us where we're trying to fill it with this adrenaline. So our theme is that that space is the adrenaline of Christ, which is what we want to fill it with. So the movie not only is talking about that need for adrenaline and what the real filler is, but it's also to provide hope to those who have, because of their adrenaline attraction or tragedies that they've encountered, that they will see that there's hope and that it's not the end of the world if you are a victim of something related to adrenaline.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sure it'll be a great encouragement to a lot of people. So, yeah. So, tell me about some of the other projects that you've done in the past, and if there's anything that you're working on in the future.
Sure. We did Fatal Flaw, which was a short film. We did another short film called The Choice. We've done 3 music videos recently. One of them was with John Schlitt from Petra. It's Take Me Home. The other 2 are up-and-coming artists, Leslie Woods, who you probably don't know, and Love Like Gravity, who's starting to gain some traction, and they're kind of a Christian alternative rock band. So.
Okay, sounds really good. Now, as far as this movie Adrenaline, you have a website that people can go to and find out more about the movie?
Yes, it's adrenalinethemovie.com.
Okay, easy enough. And do you have a projected release for it?
We are going to do a projected release probably the spring of 2014.
Okay. All right, so we'll just kind of wait with bated breath. All right, well, thank you for sharing with us. And you're watching Christian Movie Connect. Stay tuned.